picture. Really the hottest nigga, you gon' respect this lava. I'm shooting it if I pull it, boy, make sure you want this drama. I bring it to you like it's Law and Order SVU. Turn you to a vegetable, now you look good inside a soup. Family come from Bishopville, but I grew up in that Bronx Zoo where they shoot you dead in the street and then dance all on top of you. And I do what I gotta do.
Started. Please don't get me started. Started.
What up, y'all? It's Natealmighty, aka the Global Dark Skin Ambassador. Also known as the hardest working man in the YouTube platform. And I'm back with more reactions to other guys' prison stories. This is one of the bigger YouTube platforms, maybe the biggest. He got more views than a lot of other dudes, and rightfully so. This guy goes by the name of Larry Lawton, who was a jewelry thief. You know, so this makes a lot of the petty stuff that we were doing in the hood just seem like the most mundane and unnecessary crap. This guy was really getting to the money, playing with thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And he did time and he came home and he created a platform just like the rest of us. I look at platforms like this for inspiration. So he's gonna talk about the worst attacks that he's seen or heard of in prison. And we're gonna react to that right now. So without further ado, let's go.
Video. And you know, this video actually brought back memories of mine. So I'm gonna explain a couple of the incidents that I know that are true, are fucking witnessed by me, or told to me by the persons themselves, or what I know about them by their paperwork. Obviously, you know, as a person who was in prison and did law work, I used to pull paperwork. So some of the people, I know what they did, and some of it is horrific as you can get. That's all I'm going to say. Now, their video had stuff like Charles Manson, Barry Mills, which is the Aryan Brotherhood, head of the Aryan Brotherhood. But they didn't mention people that I know either personally or know of who did worse, whether it was Silverstein himself, one of the founders of the Aryan Brotherhood. So I'm going to get into this. One of the incidents that always strikes out at me is when one of the young people I know got his anus cut from the top of his anus until his scrotum and seminal fluid.
Oh, they cut his booty? They cut his booty open? From the rooter to the tutor? And that's the first story he mentioned?
Was found. And here's the story. Actually, you get up very early in prison. I get up at 6 a.m. every morning. In fact, I never slept past 6 a.m. in prison. You don't do that. You get up when the doors crack. And when we say crack, they open the doors. And every prison I was...
Yeah, they open you up every day. They open you up. That's the thing about being in prison. Can anyone really say they're a real man in prison? When men do what they want, but as a man, you're being told what to do every single day.
We didn't have electric doors or anything like that. They had a guard who came around with what they call turnkey and turned the key and opened the door, and you'd hear him start at the beginning of the unit and work his way around. And you'd hear him, and you come, you get ready with your boots, your sneakers, you're getting up, getting coffee, getting ready for chow. One of the inmates that we know, a friend who worked in the medical department, came into the unit from the night shift or wherever it was coming. He says, "You guys gotta read this. You know, we know what happened. I'm gonna tell you why from the night before, because we were at the night before. I'll get that part first. The night before, it's just after the lockdown in Atlanta, and we hear screaming, and I mean screaming for your life. If you ever heard a man scream, I mean like screaming. I don't mean like a fucking, I mean a man fucking screaming for his life.
I believe when he says a man screaming for his life, he probably means something like a one of those.
You can't get to where this person is to help him. You can't. Your door's locked, things are locked. You hear, you see the guards come running. You know it's a friend of yours up in the cell. And we didn't know what was going on, obviously. And so all of a sudden, we go to bed, things come out. You're watching out the window. You're looking out the window. Well, we didn't see anything at this time because they didn't take him down to my area. They didn't. They took him down to another area. So here we are watching this whole situation, screaming, everything else. Next thing you know, we get up in the morning. You get up. Actually, I saw crime scene tape up at that door. Still can't get up to that area. And I see crime scene tape, yellow tape across the door of the cell. Didn't think anything of it, couldn't get up there. We go, the guy get up. The guy comes from the medical department. He says, you gotta read this. And it has in there inmate's name. And it says inmate's name, and then it says, was cut with a sharp, his anus was cut with a sharp object from the top of his anus until his scrotum, and seminal fluid was found. Now, we know who he was. We know he didn't die. We know he was taken to the outside hospital.
What kind of issues did this man have to make another person carve him with a scalpel or something from his booty hole? From his booty hole to his scrotum. It's like live action, like castration, like.
Fucking never saw him again. We never saw him again. But think of that. I still to this day hear those screams, and sometimes I have nightmares. You know, I can admit how fucked up my head sometimes gets from some of the stuff I've seen and witnessed, and that is an incident that is like, I mean, like thinking about that. You know, often I used to get when I tell stories or speak at groups, people would say to me, "Well, why would they do that? Don't they want to rape somebody?" And I have to.
Before you even go into that, I don't know what you're gonna say, but being somebody who went to prison, a lot of the times, you know, the humiliation of it, doing somebody the filthiest, is what really counts. Sometimes, like, it ain't always just about, I'm gonna take your booty. It can be just about, I'm going to literally violate you and make you have to remember this for the rest of your life. It's about violation. It's about violation and just showing people that you have absolutely no respect for them.
Explain to everybody that is not a crime of sex, it's a crime of violence. In fact, when I did get up to see that cell area, you could see blood on the bunk. I mean, you want to talk about just a gross thing to do. And, you know, even though the person didn't die, it was one of the worst, you know, ones that I remember and I hear, and it affects me in some kind of way. So that's just one.